Hey, welcome back to Art Salt Lake, where we cover authentic, relevant, and community stories.
Okay, have a little chore here this morning. We're trying to keep our green thumbs fresh. Maybe turn your brown thumb into a green thumb.
Yes, please.
So we sent Emma Riley to Cactus and Tropicals in Salt Lake City.
And Emma, you are there with the general manager, Kathy Harbin. I guess she probably knows a lot about growing plants, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Ron and Mary. We're at Cactus and Tropicals this morning in Salt Lake City. I am with Kathy. She's the general manager, and she's going to tell us, starting off with all of the plants that they have here at Cactus and Tropicals.
Good morning. I would say that all of these plants right now are good to be planted at this time of year. This is the best time to plant. People ask, what are the easiest plants? I'm going to say right now everything is easier, because with the cooler nights and the cooler temperatures, plants are not as needy. So everything requires really the same thing, no matter what kind of plant it is. You want to water thoroughly, give the root ball a good soak, and then let the plant use the water before you water it again. That's true for every plant. And now's a good time to do that because the plants are not as needy, because it's not staying 100 degrees 24 hours a day. So.
And for someone like me who has intimidated by plants, what are some of those easiest plants to have inside of your home?
Inside your home, any cactus and succulents are really less needy than other plants. They're would be considered easier, I guess, because they hold on to water longer. So if you forget to water something, cactus or succulents are going to be more forgiving.
Okay, and we're going to walk over here and meet Chris. And while we do that, can you tell me a little bit about repotting plants? Because I have failed as a plant mom by doing this.
Yeah, you know, I always say, really, plants do not ever need to be repotted, very rarely, and we're mostly talking about indoor house plants right now. But after a plant has been in its grow pot, in its plastic nursery pot, for maybe 2 years, the plant will start to use up the nutrients in the soil. You'll start to see the soil depleting a little bit. Well, at that point, what you want to do is aerate the soil. Take some kind of a stick, a chopstick or a pencil or something, poke holes down into the root ball and add fresh soil. And that takes the place of repotting. Then that way you're not going to destabilize the plant in the pot. It's going to have what it needs. And then you'll want to do a little bit of pruning from the top. So ideally you want to keep your house plants pretty much the same size they are when you buy them. If the goal is to let it grow great big and tall and leggy, the plant's just not going to look as good. So aerate the soil, add fresh soil, prune back, and your plants will stay fuller and more healthy for longer.
That's great to know, because I tried repotting my plant and definitely killed it, unfortunately. So that's great. You brought out some of your favorite plants for us.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. So I've been here for 35 years. I have never seen a cactus look like this. This is a cirrus, but it has what they call an isolated cultivar that makes it grow twisty like that. I've never seen that before. So they tell me if the cactus gets good light, it will continue to grow that way. I wanted to show that off just because, like I said, I've never seen anything like that before. That's crazy.
That is cool.
And then this plant here is called a trachycarpus, and I like this because it looks different than most of the plants we see in our landscapes typically. This looks more like a tropical plant to me, and in Utah we don't really see these, maybe in St. George where it's warmer, but up here in Salt Lake. But this will do fine. You can plant this in your yard and it's pretty winter hardy. You'll want to plant it somewhere where it has good drainage and it gets good light, and this will get tall. I've seen them in the neighborhood. I've seen some about 8 or 10 feet tall, and so it'll get pretty big, but you want to give it good light and it'll last through the winter. Again, it's called trachycarpus. Beautiful, fun plant. I don't know that you'll find these anywhere else, either one of these.
Yeah, this cactus is so cool. I love these, and so I've never seen anything like that, I don't think. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys have a Labor Day sale going on this weekend, and most of these outdoor plants are on sale. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yep, that is correct. It's our Labor Day sale. Started yesterday. We have up to 75% off of all these beautiful things. Annuals, mostly 75% off, and perennials and trees and shrubs, 50% off. Now's a great time to plant because we're going into the dormant season. It gives the plant more time to establish the roots. Again, they're not as needy with really hot temperatures, so fall's the the best time to plant, and all this great stuff is on sale, so through Labor Day. So come see us, really fun stuff, inside the greenhouse and outside.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I can get more houseplants now and not kill them.
We can help you. We will help you.
And I do need the help. And so anyways, this is Cactus and Tropicals in
That's
Salt
cool.
Lake City. Come visit them. You can get one of these, which teaches you how to take care of your house plants, something that I really need. So anyway, thank you so much, Kathy. Come visit them, and I'll give it back to you guys.
Well, you got a lesson
Okay.
from the expert. I loved how, Emma, you said you were a plant mom.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Apparently not a
I'm
very good
aspiring
one.
plant.
An aspiring plant mom.
I'm working on it, Ron. I'm working on it.
Well, you're at the right place
Yes,
to work on it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm starting here at Cactus and Tropicals.
Okay, that'll help you out. Okay,
All right.
thanks so much,
Emma,
Emma.
thanks.
That was fun. That one
Yeah.
spiral cactus,
So cool.
isn't that cool looking?
Yeah, so cool.
Well,
And
she's
she's right. You don't think about planning going into the fall.
Yeah.
But it is really a
It's
good
the
time, especially for those
best
trees
time.
and the
Yep.
shrubs
Yeah.
and
Get them
and all
their
of
roots
that.
before winter hits.
And like
Yep.
trees, usually maybe now or a little bit later in September, you get really good deals on trees.
That's right.
And it's
Yeah.
a super time to plant them.
Yeah,
If you
absolutely.
need some trees.